Few minutes. Hi, welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. My name is Tony. I have great co-hosts, I have great guests, and they're all coming in. But first, I need to tell you, the show's going to start in about 4, 5, 6 minutes from now, okay? A lot of people complain to me that when they tune in the show, they see nothing but all these videos to begin with, and they lose interest and they turn off. I'm a one-man show in this studio. I have to set everything up. I have to share everything on social media, the live link, and tell everybody that we're on. I have to tag people. I have all sorts of stuff to do. So I need those few minutes to get the show started, okay? So you're going to see some videos now. It's going to be like 4, 5, 6 minutes from now. Go to the bathroom. Go get yourself something to drink. Or if you're watching this, later on when it's not live, you just got to scroll. Just move the cursor, move it over to when you see the timer ending. And then the show is starting. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We'll be with you in a few minutes.
Hi. Hey everybody, George Washington here, and I'm going to unpack my latest package that I got from trenchjackers.etsy.com. This is so cool. This is going to be a t-shirt that I got right here. No lie, because I wouldn't lie. This is one of the coolest t-shirts ever. 1776 to 2026. It's me rocking out on Eddie Van Halen's guitar. What's more American than that? So check it out. Link is in the bio. Get yours today and represent America the rockin' way. Ha ha.
Tony, welcome to Gov.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
I'm an American. I love freedom so much, I supersized it. Doesn't get any more all-American than that, baby. All-American, all-American. We're all American. You're American, I'm American. Wouldn't you like to be American? I'm American. 1776 gave us freedom. Long Island gave us the duck.
Long story short, they're putting together a cop movie with Vin Diesel, and they're looking for an unknown to play his funny sidekick. So she wants me to come down and audition.
Congratulations, but good come I keep getting in the ring, only keep getting knocked out. And this was supposed to be my time, George.
Whatever happens, happens. The thing is to keep your head in the game. Persevere. Consistent persistence, my friend.
It's called show business, not show friends, okay?
You guys are unbelievable. Holy
Fix your camera angle. Whoops. Okay. Hi, everybody. It is Monday. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, YouTube channel. Hey, wherever you're watching, we're glad that you're watching, and we appreciate the support, and we ask that you share the link on all your socials to this show and tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. And if you're watching on Facebook and you want to stay there, that's great. We're just glad you're here. But if you want to join in today's conversation, want to hear your name said, want to hear your comments read, please join us on YouTube, because that is where we monitor the comments on YouTube. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. And we got some legends here today, baby. It's Monday, so Francesca's here. Yay! And joining us in the studio, I don't remember the last time you were here. Eli Velasquez is here, ladies and gentlemen.
How's everybody? What's up?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys
Eli
too.
Velasquez, I would say one of my first friends. Oh, James is here. Hi, James. One of my first friends, I think, when we started hanging out in this room right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely one of the first ones. Lots of changes since then.
Yeah.
This room had
looks
the
way different.
the
lot
room
better.
itself and the people in it.
Yeah.
There were more people back then.
Yeah.
And definitely a different group of people hanging out in here and out there in the hallways, I would say.
Yeah, times have changed. Times have changed. I guess that's I don't know, evolution, I guess. I don't know. Process of elimination. There's many ways you can look at it.
Maybe murder.
Yeah, that's been going on a lot lately around here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
That's how they get rid of that. You can laugh at that. It's all right.
It's a true fact.
It wasn't a great joke, but it was a joke, so you're allowed to laugh,
I
Francesca.
laugh when I get nervous.
What are you nervous about? You were nervous about? Does Eli make you nervous?
No.
I was gonna say.
No, just
I
talking about
apologize.
murder. Usually.
Oh, just murder makes you
Yeah.
nervous.
Yeah.
You would think after all this time, all the murders you committed, you wouldn't be nervous anymore.
Yeah, I haven't committed any.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out, because everybody thought I was serious when I said that.
Nah, murder is not good.
No.
No. Well, last time I checked, it's illegal.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
I think so.
Mhm.
Now we can see the hat. He took the hoodie off.
Yeah, Knicks in 4, baby. Knicks in 4. In 4.
Did they play last night? I don't even
No,
know.
they play tonight.
Tonight. And tonight would be 3, right?
Game 3.
Yeah. No, but I mean, the third win, right? Okay.
Yep.
So
So Knicks in 4.
You think it's 4 total sweep?
All the way.
They
All
are
the way.
hot, man.
All the way. I mean, if the refs stop, also working for the Spurs,
well, it's not stopping them because they're still winning.
No, obviously not. If they're 0-2.
No, I mean
the Knicks. Yeah. Well, the last game was tough. I
Yeah?
mean, if you paid attention to it, there was a lot of things that they let fly.
Oh, okay.
But it still don't matter. We still won.
That's
You know
what I meant.
Exactly,
Even though if they're working for the Spurs, the Knicks are getting through it.
Yeah, but it's tough when you're working on their. That their 6 man is vital on that court.
Right,
The refs,
yes,
the pinstripes.
yes.
So.
This will be their first championship in 50 years, right?
No, well, if they win,
Yeah,
it'll
if
be
they
since
win.
72, I think. But last time we was in 99, and ironically against the Spurs.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but that's what I meant, winning.
Yeah, winning was in 72. That was with Phil Jackson.
Right.
I think Earl the Pearl.
Mhm.
All those legends back then.
Yeah.
Walt Frazier.
Yep.
Clyde.
Right. And
Spin on the names. The weed is kicking in. Sorry.
Wow. Well, you get started right first thing, nice and early with that, huh?
Of course, with everything going on in life, I gotta start off smooth. Yeah, I mean, you see what's going on out there. Yeah.
So, do you have like an edible before you go? Or?
No, I usually use edibles to go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Usually, just a bud guy, weed guy.
Okay. Yeah.
All throughout the day. It's a good. It's good therapy, as I say. I mean,
It's a good fuck it.
oh, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. First time you take a hit, you're like, what?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck the phone bill.
Yeah.
Fuck the phone bill.
Like Cat Williams.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
that. Yeah.
Exactly. One of the great.
I've been waiting to burn those fucking candles.
Exactly. So
Yes.
Oh, she knows. She knows. Great comedian herself.
Oh, I think.
Yes,
That's right.
As I heard. I haven't obviously seen you do stand-up, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, this weekend you hit. Now, did you go both nights?
No,
Just
I
one
went
night.
the first
Okay.
night. Yeah,
Yeah, hit McGuire's.
Yeah, it was so cool. I had the honor to meet Joe DeVito.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you to Mike.
All right. So
Keegan.
Mike Keegan.
Yes.
So Joe DeVito is great. We all know that.
Mhm.
Joe DeVito is one of the best. But was it kind of ruined, by Keegan?
No, he
No?
did amazing. He was great. I felt bad because I went with my boyfriend and his mom and her friends.
Okay.
And she sat right in the front. Now, with my laugh, that's hard. That's hard to
She
put me
has
in
one
the
of the best
front.
laughs you'll ever hear in your life.
Okay.
And hopefully
thank
we'll make it happen at some point. You did good when that laugh comes out. So.
yeah. So
All
it was
right.
good to get a good laugh.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he did great. They all did great.
Oh, Mike is great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
I
great
also
dude.
met oh my God, what's her name? I'm gonna look it up right now because
What, was she a
was
host?
Wonderful. No, she was the feature. So Mike Keegan was the host. Then
Keegan hosted. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. And then
Featured one of the Gov's regulars?
no, I don't think so.
I guess you smoke weed too, right?
No, I'm just shot. I have had a lot of
Drugs?
no.
Weed?
No.
Monsters?
Penis?
That.
Oh.
That too. But
Good job, boyfriend. Yeah. Is he a plumber?
Concussions.
A lot
my
of
ex-husband
concussions?
was. No, I've had a lot of
I
concussions.
guess he wasn't that
Yeah.
good at it.
Yeah, right.
Because they say plumbers lay pipe.
How many concussions have you had? I think we talked
Damn, he's
about
really tearing it up like that?
this. Yeah, right. That's that headboard. Is that
Yeah.
the said several
All right.
times.
Y'all into some weird shit.
Lena Spinell.
Lena Seibel? Lena Seibel?
Yeah.
My apologies, Lena. I don't know who you are, but I'm sure it was great.
It was great. You did great.
Joe is one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
In here.
Well, is it John? I can turn the AC on.
We go.
What do we got? What do we got? Mick
I love
Superbad?
that. Yeah.
Mick Love, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it was
funny.
either that or Muhammad.
Either one works.
Well, I figured, son was born on 9/11, so then
which I was going to get to. So, which is one of my one of my favorite jokes of yours. 9/11.
Yeah. I do love that joke.
Yeah,
I love it too. It's a mind bender because I've actually had people come up to me after the show and be like, was your son really born on that day? And I'm like, who would lie about that?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? After everything that happened that day, I'm going to make it about me.
Same day, same year.
Same
right?
day,
yeah,
same
like that
the
actual
same day. Wow. Same day.
And you were what, 5 years old at the time?
6.5.
6.5.
No,
you were a senior in high school, right?
Yep. That was the first week of my senior year in high school. He was born. Wow. You know what I mean? So 11th grade, do the whole. Well, I wasn't going through the pregnancy, but I was dealing with all the things that come along with it.
Yeah.
So Don still has a joke that because his older Don has 13 and a half children. So
wow, really?
Yeah. 13 and a half.
One has dwarfism.
What, half?
One just came out of bottom half. That was it. No, no, he has 5 kids. He has 5 kids. I'm looking at him like, is she believing me? Like, I couldn't tell.
It's 2026. Anything's believable.
Right.
Anything's believable.
It's just a foot. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed it because I needed one.
I don't think it consented to be in a foot.
Yeah, right. It identifies as a whole human being.
Exactly.
So he has 5. His oldest, I think he was 19. I think when his oldest was born, and it was a girl, and she actually jokes with Don that they actually got to grow up together.
Yeah.
Because he was so young. So I'm assuming. I mean, you having a kid that young, I'm assuming that's the case for anybody, like
somewhat. But when you got baby mama drama, what I mean, it's pretty much lines up to every other weekend.
Yeah, but you didn't drop out of school or anything.
No, I didn't.
Go to work.
I did.
You stayed the course.
Yeah. It's as sad as it may be, I was put under the scrutiny of the deadbeats, which I wasn't. I was always trying to fight to be around. I finished high school, got my diploma. Obviously, right after that, only a few weeks after I, officially finished school, I went to the Marine Corps.
Right.
So, I tried to do the best with, what I had at that moment. Granted, it was my fault. I'm not saying my son was a mistake, but no 16-year-old should be having a kid. It was a mistake.
Sure.
Even when he's older now, got into argument. Oh, you think I'm a mistake? You're reading it the wrong way. But I stuck to my guns. My parents raised me right, and I figured the only person who's going to really care about this kid is me. Not saying nobody else, but you know how it is. Your parents are the only ones.
Nobody replaces the parents.
Exactly.
Right.
The parents.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that truly care about you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Most. Yep. Because there's obviously that small percentage of real shitty people.
Yeah.
But overall, my parents, they did good. It wasn't their fault, but their morals, the things that they installed me, carried on, and did my best, and that's it. I didn't give up.
Right.
Should have.
No.
It's expensive. No, I hear you, but it's like a lot of the the deadbeat shit. It bothers me because there's a lot of good guys that want to be there for the kids, but some females make it harder.
Yeah. Well, the sad thing is, people don't understand what it does to the kid.
Absolutely.
Unless you've been through it,
Absolutely. You need both. You don't have to be together, but you need both. Right. It's equal.
And unfortunately, a lot of people who do separate, there's so much in their emotions and their divorced parents.
Of course, but even in that state, it's a keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Because people are very, especially nowadays, everybody's very selfish. There's no understanding because everybody has it figured out, and The reality is nobody does. I don't.
No, yeah,
Oh,
no one
absolutely
does.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
42 and I'm out here looking for cougars for getting at my age. You know, like I clearly don't got it figured out, but I'm down to role play, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is nobody really has it figured out until the day we die.
That's right.
And I feel like everybody on their deathbed figured it out. But the bad part about that is it's too late.
Yeah, you're gone.
You know, what they tell you, be now, be
Yeah.
family, show love.
Yeah.
And we all know that, but a lot of people just be all up in their feelings. Feelings is temporary, you know.
Yeah,
But the fact
absolutely.
is, kids need their parents.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Don't make it harder for them. It does affect them.
It does,
You know.
yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, it's very selfish. And then because it affects them, it also affects the way how they grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's a big part. I don't agree with a lot of things my son feels and thinks, but you know what? You have your right to be whoever you want, however you want to think. Just the same morals that everybody should live. Don't hurt nobody. Don't be a dick. Don't put nobody down. You know what I mean? Be humble.
Absolutely.
Don't be a dick. I think
agree.
sums the rest of that
Yeah.
up, though. You know, just,
Yeah.
just don't be a
Be
dick.
dick.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick.
Unless there's a MILF, then be a dick. You want to be in there.
If she likes it, yeah.
Of course. Consent's everything. Yeah. Gotta say it. Gotta say it. You know, people, digital AI now, they can twist my words and, you know, put a fake
Scary,
mouth.
isn't it?
That's why I put my fingers, they say with AI, every time they detect it's fake AI is with the fingers.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know
so
that.
if you keep showing your fingers, it shows that it's real.
Oh,
Because
all right.
somehow, like, people end up with a six finger.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yes, I've noticed that. Like sometimes, like you'll see the person moving, and like all of a sudden something was there that wasn't there. Or I saw something the other day. I forget what I was watching, but it was involved kids, and this one girl was running in a house, and all of a sudden, boom, another like a twin pops right out of her. Now both running, and then the twin went back into her, and she was by herself again. So I was like, oh, this is freaking AI. Damn it.
You never know.
Yeah.
And I smoke a lot of weed, so it's like, if you catch me on that good bud, I'm like, yo, this shit is real, B. I believe it.
And then you're staring at your own fingers. Oh,
Yeah.
This shit is real, B.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm
I
here.
count 12.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Am I not real?
But hold on. Fingers and thumbs are different because thumbs are joints. So technically, I got 8 fingers and 2 joints, but they're really still part of my hand. So technically, see, that's the weed talking. I still got
I was
fingers.
going to say, wow, yeah, you're definitely
Yeah,
weed
I don't do any weed, so you're just confusing me.
Well, here's how we break it down. Thumbs are fingers. You know why? When you go to get locked up, what do they do? Do fingerprints.
They count that one.
Right.
There you go. See, you need the weed. You need the weed sometimes.
But I never heard that debate in the first place. And I'm not,
Well, there's a
so
lot
I'm
of shit
just-
I say that you never heard of because I
That
do
was
this
first
debate
for
with my
me,
cats
You debate with your cats
all day.
all day.
All
Do they
day.
talk back?
Yeah, they say meow and shit. Yeah.
What? Maybe I did. I had a poppy seed roll this morning. Maybe that's fucking me up.
That opium hit hard sometimes.
The fingers. Now you're talking to your cats.
Yeah, I told you my
What?
life is interesting.
Yeah. What is?
Nah, I mean everybody knows animals better than people.
Yeah. They don't talk back usually.
Nah,
Okay.
my cats talk. They talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, but and cats
They
are
don't-
weird, man.
yeah, they
Cats
don't-
freak me out.
They're always hungry. They always want to play. You
They
know?
act like they don't care. They
yeah.
like they jump around and make the weirdest faces. Like I don't know what in the world is. Dogs are just feed me, rub my belly. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
True.
Nice and simple. Like,
But sometimes dogs can be overstimulating. You know what I mean? You get licked on the face, you know what I mean? You're like, hold on, you was just licking your ass 2 seconds ago.
Yep.
You know, but I still love you. Yeah, but that's what we do. Nah, but I talk to my cats, yeah. You know, that's what it is.
So you find that helps you.
Of course, my therapist says it does. So,
Okay.
now
I
it
talk
does.
to all my animals. So.
Well, yeah, she has chickens.
I have
She,
a turtle,
There you go. See, it's not-
I have
it's-
a cat and dog.
It's not
All right,
that
but
weird
when you
now.
say you talk to them, like, do you mean like, what's your turtle's name?
Sunny.
Sonny. Hi, Sonny. How's Sonny today? Like that, or you're like, so Sonny, last night I had a fight with my boyfriend, and he said, like, you're not sitting there like that, are you?
No.
I have a feeling he is. That's why I'm not looking at him.
Yeah, that's
You
sometimes my jokes are produced that way too.
Yeah.
You know,
So if the cats laugh, you know you got a good joke.
not all the time. They're stubborn. Yeah, I mean, they give me. You know how it is. Your closest ones are your hardest critics. You know,
They give the eye roll.
just walk away. Next thing you know, they're in the shit boxes. You know, I'm like, I guess that's what my joke is, right? I love them. I mean, whether I get proper reciprocation, I don't know, but it helps me.
How many cats do you have?
Two.
What are their names?
Luna and Nova.
Luna and Nova.
Yeah.
You ever seen Joey Cola doing his bits about cats? It's hilarious.
Possibly. I see. I see a lot of comedians. I'm always out here.
Yep.
So it's very possible. I love a cat joke. I mean, people get at me like, "Oh, I have cats." Whatever. I have a Subaru too. I'm also a lesbian, so it fits.
Thank you for that segue. Right. All right.
He does too.
I have a Subaru also.
Yeah. Give me some.
We are lesbians.
Scissor gang. There we go.
All right, I wasn't going to go that far with it. I love women, so yeah, I'm a lesbian.
There you.
I love the damn car. It rides well, and they last forever.
And they're safe.
And they are safe. They are very safe.
I think out of all the cars, top 3 safety rating, and they're in the top 3.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. I
you.
love you even more.
I've always loved you, pal.
Look, I always tell, drop a Jeep.
No.
You see all these Jeeps with ducks on it?
Yeah, what's
Yes,
up
what
with
is that?
Gay. I'm just saying, you don't like the name calling, right? But it is what it is.
Yep.
You are what you eat.
Well, all right. So here's the segue, because I know you do that on stage. You'll call a guy out. Oh, you got Jeep with ducks, gay. All right. So here's a question I have for both of you. A fact for everybody. So I have a different co-host every day here, and my Wednesday co-host, his name is Michael. I did a bit with him the other day where I posed the question to everybody asking if Mike is gay, because he just started another podcast. It's him and a girl where they talk about the 90-day fiancé. That's what the podcast is about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that's a red flag that you're gay.
Yeah.
And I showed a picture of him in a tuxedo, and he's like standing with a big smile. I was like, that's gay. And I showed some video where he was talking, and he just the way like he was tilting his head weird, and like just the way he was like pronouncing words, like it just came across very gay. Like, and he was a little flamboyant in this video.
Maybe
So
it's for the podcast.
What's that?
Maybe it's.
It was for the podcast, which but to me that's another red flag.
So is this a character or it's him?
It's him.
Okay.
So all right, but see, but this isn't the point. All right, so so I did all this over the weekend. I got a message from a guy I went to high school with, and I think maybe in the past 20, 30 years I've seen him maybe twice. Physically, but maybe on Facebook once in a while there'll be some kind of correspondence, but hardly ever. But that's fine. I have nothing against the guy, but he's gay.
Okay.
And he came down on me, like, why would you do that? Why people what you did was how people treated me in high school, because even then he was kind of, I don't think he was officially out, but you kind of knew back then. He was, he didn't really hide the traits.
Okay.
Yeah.
And and he even said at one point, instead of sometimes these bullies needed a swift kick in the ass, and then they stopped making fun of this gay man after I kicked their ass. So I was like, is this guy threatening to kick my ass? I wasn't sure. I'm really not sure, but I was just, I don't know. I'm curious what you got. Like, do you get any pushback when you're calling somebody gay?
No, absolutely not. I get called a lesbian. That's why I do it.
Right.
I mean, is that the whole emphasis at the end of the day? It's a joke. Yeah, I mean,
right.
It's all
That's
about funniness.
Exactly it.
Yeah. That you have to obscure your view with these row of ducks. You know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. But hey, that's your car. You do what you want. You know what I mean? But do I get pushback? Nah. To be honest, I mean, every time I've told that joke, I actually probably had some people in that community be like, "Yo, that was real funny."
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a little tit for tat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's not. People get so upset so easily nowadays. Everyone gets offended.
Right.
But you're making fun of yourself, and then just because
I'm including everybody. We all got something to make fun of.
Yeah,
exactly.
So
we all got something to make fun of.
The intention's not to hurt anyone's feelings. It's just to make you laugh.
And of course, my first reaction was, "Fuck you!" But of course, I pulled back. And, because that's the thing. I think being involved in comedy, to whatever degree, I think you gain a better understanding of jokes. You have a wider border of what offends you. where people on the who aren't in that world, yeah, they get offended easier, and they don't always see or get the humor of where we're coming from. So I just wrote to him, look, I'm really sorry. I'm not looking to offend anybody. The person I was doing it to knew I was joking.
Yeah.
I've known this man for 30 years, so we know each other well. So he knows I'm coming from just a silly place.
Yeah.
I said, so I'm not trying to mess with anybody or offend anybody. I said, and I think I apologized 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And I left it. I figured, all right,
yeah.
let me take the high road here.
Yeah.
If he responds again, still kind of being not condescending, but coming down on me, I probably will push a little harder.
Yeah.
But,
well, at the end of the day, now it's like you there was a misunderstanding. Try to clarify it on your end. If if he wants to be a telephone tough guy.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the sad part about with like social media and all that. Everybody really thinks their opinion matters.
It's true.
Now that's why I told you I don't got nothing figured out. Because I know nothing matters.
Yeah.
Nothing matters.
Right.
I mean, especially nothing that I say.
Yeah.
I mean, it matters to me.
Yeah, of course.
But does it matter to anybody else? No, I don't have that expectation. But for some reason, it's like you do something and there's somebody else that's like 1,000 miles away and they're like, damn it, Tony, I'm over your shit. And it's like, that's probably the first time they probably saw you. And that's why they got mad. But it's like, live a little.
But that's actually
You'll be
one
all right.
positive of social media, in my opinion, that I've actually learned that through the years. It's like, what I'm saying here doesn't matter. Or why am I sitting here complaining about, I don't know, whatever elected official? Who freaking cares?
Oh, don't even get me started with that.
But that's what I'm
I hear you.
saying.
No, I
because
absolutely
everybody's
oh
doing
my
it.
God, it's too much.
Everybody's a keyboard warrior. And
Like I
I
said,
just keep scrolling, man. I can't do it anymore.
Like I told you before, nobody understands because everybody has it figured out. Everybody's doing this because they're like, you're wrong, I'm right, and I have to tell you. You should see the calluses on their fingertips.
Right.
Like, it's insane. I'm like, go to fucking Lingland down the street, get that little mani-pedi or something. You know what I mean? But
meanwhile, face to face, most of them don't have the balls to say a word.
They have balls on behind a screen, but
right.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't say anything, but I'll go right to your face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
I can't hold back.
I hear you, but at the same time, don't also waste your energy on something that doesn't deserve it.
No, but I don't.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
No,
No,
that's what I mean. Like, if
no, that's
I
the
have
best
a
way. I prefer
problem,
somebody to
I'm just
say
gonna-
something in my face.
I'm
yeah.
just gonna say it to your face.
But if people want to be aggressive,
and then
like,
be done.
this is
not.
comedy. Like,
Yeah.
I've been through a lot, Tony. Like, I had a kid at a young age, but even before that, like the run up to me having to kill, like, I was in the streets. I got shot.
Oh wow.
At 15, 16, I found out I was having a kid. My birthday is in August, turned 17, September 11th, my son was born. So, that's why I say 16, but it's like, Marine Corps, went to Afghanistan, Iraq, I was infantry, I saw combat both ends, getting shot at, shooting back. I have friends that died in front of me, friends that died, other units, you know what I mean? Gone, never forgotten, you know what I mean? But it's like, I had the full spectrum of war. And I'm not out here trying to prove anything to nobody. You want to say something in my face, cool. But, if you really want to get physical, and by the way, I don't condone, any violence. But, at the end of the day, like, if somebody is coming at me aggressive, and then we do come face to face.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a common sense, which is very rare nowadays, to understand, like, all right, this guy, if he tries to come at me physical, I'm going to protect myself. Like Wu-Tang said, protect your neck.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, that's the last thing I want to do. I'm not out here, I'm too grown for that. I'm 42. You know what I mean? I got a lot of physical issues from the military, but a lot of people want to, talk cool. You know what I mean? If it gets physical, which I'd prefer it not to, but I'm game. I'm game.
I'm up for a good ass kicking.
Look, it's not about win or loss to me. I've got my ass whooped many times in life, you know what I mean? And I've got a lot of W's. I'm gonna get mine though. You know what I mean? You're gonna walk out of there and not go. You're not going in. You're not leaving the same.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not looking the same.
Something.
Yeah.
You might be not walking. You might not use it, but it's like you're not leaving the same way you came in. That's bottom line. But like I said, I'm not all about that. But it's sad that people really gotta, really be so aggressive. Everything is so aggressive now.
Yes.
That's why I'm glad being Puerto Rican. Like, I ain't got to worry about that ICE situation or nothing, bro. Like, people ask me, does it bother me? There's a lot of things that bother me, but I'm not going to pump my opinion because it don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Really?
I wish I could fix the issues. I wish I had the answer like many of us, but you know what? I fucking don't. I'm still trying to fix my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I talk to my cats.
There you go. Thank goodness for Bella and Nula. What was it?
Luna and Nova. But it's all right. It's all
Same
good.
thing. Same thing.
You know,
What do
they
I
listen in. They're gonna be when I get home. They're like, "Yo, he better get all the names right." Now the whole point is, you know,
Call
at the end
that
of the day,
bastard.
that's what makes me happy, and you know, I'm not trying to be mad at nothing that really ain't affected me like that.
Nice.
No.
And that's the right attitude to have, too. man.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Great mindset.
All right, let me check comments here. Scott the Mystery Man, can we get Comic Sans on VHS? What's the matter with you? John in Florida is watching. Good morning, John. Good morning, Fremder. He says, "Oh, the hoodie came off. I feel safe now," says Scott.
No problem. That's why I like to make people feel safe. That's all. That's, you know. Remember, I'm a Marine. I'm here. I'm all about.
Right.
I put myself in danger so you can be safe.
And we thank you for it.
Appreciate
Eli Velasquez. If the Knicks win, I'm getting a Patrick Ewing tattoo on my left cheek, says Scott.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm getting Patrick Ewing knee pads. Yeah, I mean, nah. Yo, Knicks in 4. Oh, by the way, look at this hat. Yeah, it's not just the Knicks. Puerto Rican flag.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I had this for many years, like before COVID. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Thing looks brand new.
Because I only wear it during the playoffs, baby.
So this is the first time you've worn it?
Yeah.
Well, no, they
since,
were in it last year, right?
No, actually, no, we was in the playoffs last year.
Right.
A couple times before, but, you know, this year's just different.
It's getting a lot of use this year.
Bro, I started sweating in it. I'm like, can't do it. Get the longevity, you know.
Me and the cats are sweating.
Yeah. Shout out to Alvarado. You know, he's half Puerto Rican.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
Yep.
okay. Very nice.
Obviously, this was before he was on the team, but, you know, as a New York and Puerto Rican, as we say, New York Rican. Pretty cool hat.
It's a great hat, yeah.
As you could tell, it's Adidas, so I think that's when Adidas had the contract. What is it now, Nike?
I don't even know.
Yeah, you know, they changed the contract. Just look on the jersey. I think it's Nike or something. I don't know.
When Francesca laughs, an angel gets his wings, says Scott.
Aw, thank you.
That's so sweet.
Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Fremder, there was an old lady that lived in a shoe. She had so many kids, she moved to a boot. Okay. A good friend of mine became a young father, named his kid. Whoops. What?
Sounds like the punchline of that joke, right?
Yeah.
Whoops.
My friend's son is a real dick. I warned taking Viagra while he was banging that chick. Oh, my goodness. 2 Subarus. Look at those 2 box bumpers. Yeah.
You can say what you want. Yeah. I'm not walking away with whiplash.
Mike's podcast should be called 90 Day Fiancé. Let's see.
That show was high.
Really? You watch it?
No, it was
don't
high.
admit- don't
My
admit
thing
that.
is Love on the Spectrum. That was my show.
Yeah.
I think I heard about that.
Oh, you gotta check it out.
Yeah.
That look, like I said, I'm single, man. Like it's complicated out here, but they're so simple. They know what they want. They play no games. If it don't fit, don't fit. No hard feelings. They go there like it's awesome. I wish my life was that simple.
I've been saying that for years. We learn a lot from them. What they want is simple, which is what we should be.
Well,
how
here's the
should
thing.
be
We
thinking.
all want simple. Difference between their attitudes is they actually do simple.
Right.
They actually do simple.
And that's what's important to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like
and it's crucial. Love.
Right.
It's so complicated, but it's so simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I learned a lot from watching them.
That's why I love that show.
Yeah, and that's what that show was. I know
They have like a few seasons, but I'm up to date with it. So it's like the once it comes out, I'm binging. You know what I mean? I'm in it to win it. Break out the popcorn, bring the cats, we chilling. You know? Nah, to me, it's just one of those shows where like, you know, the whole reality TV thing, crazy. You know,
can't stand it. I can't.
You know, to me, that's like very honest and wholesome.
Oh yeah,
to me.
All right. Yeah, I hear
everybody could look at it different, but like I said, dude, trying to find love out here is nuts. But seeing that, and it's like, you know, they go through all, you know, the other struggle, but these guys are they're all geniuses, man. They're all geniuses.
Trying to find love out here compared to where? Like you're saying it's harder here?
No, I'm saying because it's love under the spectrum. So
Right.
it's people who are under the spectrum. They just break it down so simple And it's like, even if they're not successful, it's the psyche on themselves that they keep pushing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
When you said it's hard to find love out here, I thought you meant for
Because
you. That's
yeah, for me.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. All right.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of single people that say the same thing too. You know, it's
Yeah.
hard out here. Online dating, horrible. Hate it.
Yeah.
Hate it. People just be on there putting them. Whatever they put down is who they want to be. That's
Right.
not who they really are.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying, like, because Love on the Spectrum is actually face to face, old school, like how we used to do back in the days. You know what I mean? We go out on a date, get to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
None of that online crap. But like, it's just very grounded and wholesome and very honest. You know what I mean? And the fact that I don't want to have a guy like Tony did, but it's like the people on the spectrum. Through all the difficulties that they have to go through, they really live a purer life than most.
Oh,
yeah,
100%, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like with love, it's so complicated. I push myself away, but they keep going. They keep going. Even if it breaks their heart, they're like, you know what? My heart's broken right now, but I'm going to get back. I'm like, that's fucking awesome, man. I love it. And it makes me want to try a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That reality show is just very honest.
I have a daughter on the spectrum. She went all through school with the same group, all through school, and like everybody, people lose touch, people move on, different things, but there's 4 of them that still, my daughter included, that still see each other regularly, still hang out. It's like their core group, but it's only 4. And see that's kind of the point I'm making. Like, to me, I'm like, 4 friends. That would almost make me feel bad. Like, am I doing something wrong? Why don't I have more friends? No. The 4 of them are so happy, and they're thrilled. I mean, the smiles on their faces every single time they get together. Like, really, again, that's all you need right there. That's all you need.
It's one of those situations where you just... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying it's beautiful.
No, it is. And it's just one of those situations where you leave that and go in the mirror and you just, like, talk shit to yourself like, yo, I need to do better.
Right.
What is wrong with you?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They like I said, looking at that show, it just subconsciously, people are like, oh, you watch that? Look, I don't care. I watch what I want.
Yeah.
I drive what I want.
That's right.
I do what I want in the legal aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just, like I said, it's just cool to see some reality show that actually has, a
That's
cool meaning to
real.
it.
Yeah.
And, they run it on 4 seasons. They're killing it.
I am sold. I will check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
I am sold.
Definitely.
All right.
You'll especially,
Yeah.
child and all that, you'll definitely even fall more in love with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's actually part of your life.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, I don't have any family that I know of. You know what I mean? Being Puerto Rican, there's a lot of cunts I don't know. But, I don't have any family. But to me, it was very wholesome. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was connecting with these kids and like really bonding.
Nice.
So for you'll definitely love it.
All right.
You'll definitely love it.
And again, I'm all about the segues in here. So that's a segue to something I just wanted to mention really quick. So you and I were talking about it earlier. The other day, over the weekend, I posted something on Facebook. I coach a special needs softball team, and we've had a weird season. Our season ends next week, and we've had a weird year where it's a long story that I won't get into, but we haven't had a single game this year. It's just been practices every week. Next week is our first game, but it's the last game of the season. So I posted on Facebook, hey, look, my team is just, they're getting cranky. They want to have somebody to play against. Is anybody around this weekend? I don't care if you come by yourself. If we just get enough people, we can form a team, and that way my guys have somebody to play against, and we'll have some kind of game. The reason I'm bringing it up is because Mark Hirschman showed up. So I just wanted you guys, Hershey and the Keegs, Mark Hirschman. Hershey and the Keegs are on tomorrow night here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Mark Hirschman, great comedian. The podcast is Hershey and the Keegs, him and Mike Keegan. They're my pals. And, Hirschman showed up, so I just wanted to thank him for coming down. And he was late, so he didn't get to play. But the fact that he still showed up.
Got benched.
I was catching. My daughter was pitching, and a guy hit the ball back to her, and she hit it with a glove, but she didn't catch it, but she stayed on it, threw the guy out at first base. So I hear a guy, we're moving on, next batter, she's pitching. I'm hearing her go, that was a great play, Sammy. Then the next pitch, nice pitch. And it finally hit me. I was like, who's this guy yelling out to my kid? Like, who is this? I look over, and there's Hirschman. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to say thanks to Mark. He's a good boy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Do you,
I was going to go, but I had
No, I'm not putting you on the
wedding
spot.
shower.
Right. No, I was going to ask if you know Mark. You know Mark.
Yeah, I know. I haven't met Mark.
Oh, you haven't met him yet?
No.
All right. That's bad. You know Mark?
No.
No. All right. No. He performs here regularly.
Yeah.
How does it feel, man? You've been hitting the main stage.
Yeah.
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a new thing for you, right? Or
Definitely, it has been a new thing. Shout out to Governors, for giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely.
But this comedy game, it's it's a hustle. You got to keep getting better.
Yeah.
Getting creative, and doing this for 8 years. As you know, I started with the comedy college here.
Right.
8 years ago. So to still be doing it for 8 years is a blessing, is good, and to come here and obviously as a comedian you got to step it up. I've been 8 years. I'm still feel like I'm not where I'm at.
Yeah,
still
sure.
need a lot of work.
Yep.
Even people say, "Oh, you good, whatever, cool." I appreciate it, but me personally, I'm not there yet. But to be able to get on stage at Governors, it's a step forward. It shows me that what I'm doing is working. There's a lot of work for comedians behind behind the scenes, but to get on stage at Governors was awesome.
Do you feel? Does it help boost your confidence a little bit? Because they don't just throw anybody up there. You're doing something right if you're getting up there.
Absolutely. Just like how you said it. They don't just throw anybody up there.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like you said it yourself. I'm stumbling my words, but. Because this is still new to me,
right?
So it's a little bit hard to explain, but the feeling is, they don't put nobody up there. I was given the opportunity, and I'm excelling. You know what I mean? I've been up there multiple times, so I'm doing something good for them to bring me back.
Sure,
and that's awesome. And yes, it does show me that they see the progress, they see the work, and they thought I was good enough to get up there. No, I appreciate that.
This is going to come out weird. It's going to come out weird, but
I love it already.
I'm going to ask, how did that happen? Now, some people be like, what do you mean, how did that happen? No, I know he's good enough for it to happen. But what I mean is, actually, was it just James went up to you one day, or did you ask him? That's what I'm asking.
The thing is, I'm from Long Island, from Huntington. I do comedy anywhere. Long Island City. I've been going to other states. Actually.
Yeah, you got a tour coming up.
Yeah.
We're going to get
So the reality is, shout out to Sean Brown. But Sean Brown did put my name to James.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
And
that kid
James,
is awesome.
He is. Yeah. Ever since I started comedy, me and Sean have been knowing each other, for 8 years.
Right.
I think he's been doing comedy a little longer, but he put my name out there. And obviously it wasn't just putting my name out there, but being from Long Island and Governors is, we got McGuire's and also Belmore. Right. This is all we got. I'm going to show love to this place as a comedian. You know what I mean? This is my hometown. Yeah. I do everywhere, but I'm home most of the time.
Right.
This is, my hometown club.
Right.
And I even before I got on that stage, I still come, say what's up, show love to James, show love to the comedians some of them are also my friends, and I come watch their show.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
being supportive is huge. Yeah.
Very huge. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is all we got on Long Island, and I wasn't expecting the opportunity, but it was me showing support. And overall, especially to my friends who are up on stage for Governors,
right.
performing on a daily night.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to support my friends. It's not about me. And like I said, one night, I think it was for like a fundraiser. And Sean, put my name to James, and then he came with the list, and he was like, "Yo, I asked James if, he could give you some time. I feel, you're ready." I told him you're ready. And, James hooked it up, he gave the blessing, and
right.
That was awesome. To me, it was also, but at the same time, because James, for running this, he knows the whole comedians, if he don't know you, he don't know you. It's not a disrespect, but if you're putting in work, he'll hear about your name.
Absolutely. He keeps a very close finger on the pulse of
exactly. And at the same time, I produced a show at the Giggle Room.
Okay.
Sold it out.
Nice.
Sell
it out. He'll keep getting.
But he sees all that.
Right.
But this was before I even performed in front of him. He
Right.
sees all that, and he gave me the opportunity. At the same time, it was also like, all right, he gave me the opportunity. You got to show up,
right?
You know, and I showed up, and he liked it. He liked what I did, and you know, he put me on again. And like I said, you know, shout out to James. I can't thank him enough. You know, and that's how I got up there. But like I said, it's still more work.
Yeah, of course, right.
But it's cool for somebody of that stature to recognize you a little bit and give you that opportunity. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for that.
He's very good at that. Again, keeping you know, a finger on the pulse of the local scene, but also if he's good at seeing who's got it or who's got something. And yeah, to sell out the Giggle Room is a nice introduction. Oh, who's selling out the Giggle Room? You know, and then yeah, recommendation from Sean Brown, who
Absolutely.
is, you know, loved by everybody, including the guys here
Exactly.
at the club.
Follow Sean Brown if you ain't.
Absolutely.
You know, at Sean Brown Comedy.
And go see him because he's worth it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's great, and that's why I asked how it happened, because I was pleasantly surprised because I hadn't seen you in I wanted at least a year. I'm thinking longer, and then all of a sudden, not only are you here, but you're on the main stage. I was like, oh shit, what did I miss here? How did Eli's back? So yeah, and again, you know, one of the first friends I made when I started hanging out here on a regular basis. So I was thrilled to see, holy shit, Eli's here, and he's on the main freaking stage.
Yeah.
And and Sean's put some videos up on the on the Gov's YouTube channel. So that's all.
He's doing his
good
thing, and
man.
you know. But that was it. You know, like you said, I came back in August. Took a break.
Oh, you did take a break.
I did take a break. It was I think a little bit over a year.
Okay.
But how long? You know, but how long you been doing comedy?
2 years.
Okay. I've been 8, but it's there's times where you take a little break. You know, for me, I'm not saying everybody has to take a break, but everybody in a sense does take a form of a break. You know, the whole mental thing, was huge.
Sean Brown's taking breaks. I personally find that it helps.
You got to reset a little bit,
right.
but that was more of me figuring myself out in comedy. I felt like I had trouble finding I know who I am. I'm not myself, but on stage, I want myself to be up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that break was, you didn't see me for a while because it was just more of, I knew I wanted to do this. It was just figuring out how. And even other comedians, they're like, I never seen your open mic. Just because you ain't seen me doesn't mean I wasn't working.
Yeah, right. That doesn't mean a thing.
Exactly.
Right.
I just wasn't going to open mics.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's hard.
Exactly. But I'm look, this is not even a joke, but it is a joke. But I perform in front of my cats. Look, I'm showing love to my cats today. Nah, but but the thing is, like, you got to put in some work, and even in that time, it was like I was figuring myself out in the comedy thing, and still doing comedy, and I actually had to stop working because my hips just went to shit because military.
Wow. Yeah.
And that happened in June, and then that 2 months before August, I came back. It was like, all right, I don't know if I'm going to work again. Because now I'm 100% disability.
Yeah.
Through the military. So it's like, I don't know if, my back and my hips, knees, all that shot. So I was like, I have the opportunity now to do this 100%.
Good
Right.
for you.
Yeah.
So that 2 months was just soften up. And then, I guess I popped up, as you got, from your guys' perspective, I just popped up. And that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I just popped up, but it was also, and it was crazy too. Shout out to Sean Brown again. I popped up in August, and it was Pork Chops. Shout out to Pork Chops. He did a show on McGuire's.
Right.
Sean was on it as well, and I just went out to show love.
Nice.
Yeah. And ironically, I was there. Sean was like, yo, you still doing comedy? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you want 5 minutes? Comedian, never going to say no.
Right.
No. I'm grateful for anybody who offers me time. I'm going to take it,
Yep.
but I'm grateful for it. And
Yep.
once again, Sean gave me the 5 minutes.
Nice.
Killed. And after that, he was like, yo, bro, I haven't seen you for a long time. And I know you haven't been doing comedy, quote unquote, but you ain't stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know how it is. If this is what you really want, you're going to still do
Absolutely
it.
right. Yeah.
But it was just more the other part of the doing part.
Yeah.
Stand up, I love it. Being
Yeah.
on stage. And and then ever since that, I just like kept the ball rolling.
Right.
If I'm not busy, then I'm going to do something stupid.
Yeah.
But that was it. And I just haven't stopped. And then,
Yep.
popping up on governor's stage. And now it's like, now since James gave me that opportunity and I got there, it's like, you know what? Now I gotta push the bar higher,
Right.
You know, and elevate my craft to you know, just get opportunities like that and make sure I'm ready.
Right.
That's it.
Well, that's the thing, right? You get more time here, and then you could be hosting for somebody big. You
never
could
know.
be, featuring on, on Friday nights or something. And you never know.
You never know.
I mean, look at Sean. He got picked up by Lil Mo.
Mhm.
Mary Capone is out there with Zarna.
Yeah.
There you go.
Michelle Fox is working with some big names out of
There you go.
out of Michael Loftus's thing. It's
It's amazing.
It's great. Yeah. And
it is awesome.
And it's fun too to. You almost feel like it's like part of your family or something, like they won the lottery or something, and you just cheering them on. Even when Fat Jay started getting used here, same
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
He was
My boy
coming
right
around
there.
when we
Yep.
were
And look at him now.
right. That's what I'm
Thriving.
saying. Like we're
Love
all
Fat Jay. That's
part of
my
the
boy,
family
too.
here. Like we're all
Yeah.
excited for each other.
Yeah.
At least the good ones are excited for each other.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
and even James, if he likes you and if you do right by him, he'll do right by
Absolutely.
you.
But that's anything in life. At the end of the day, you're not gonna put a douchebag, a guy who's just an ass. I mean, to me, it's all about respect.
Right.
I've never been disrespected. They've always made me feel like home. You know what I mean? Even before I always support my friends. Come to see the show.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, James? And even sometimes I don't see him, he'll come up. Hey, how you? You know what I mean? Good guy, great guy.
One of the best.
You know what I mean? And like I said, for him to give me the opportunity, I'm grateful, and it also pushes me more. So
Right.
you gotta James, Sean. I mean, this is a thing where you keep working on yourself. Luck is when you're prepared.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
That's where luck is just you being at the right place at the right time, but you was prepared.
Yes.
And as a comedian, you always got to be prepared. Somebody, hey, like James, 5 minutes,
bless
bless
you.
you. You know what I mean, James? So, 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Hey, I gotta have 5 minutes ready.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been to shows where, hey, you want to do time, you got 10.
Right.
I wasn't doing open mics all week, but I have to have it. But if you do comedy, you know the craft.
Yeah.
But
I made that mistake once. I've told it on here before. It's got to be 2-3 years ago. It was a Sunday, and it was just one of those nights where everybody was here, everybody, and I was just hanging, right? And Mary Capone was hosting, and she comes to the bar. She's like, "Okay, guys, who's ever on the show, come on the back." And she starts reading off, and she reads off my name. So I stopped. I go, "Mary, did you call me?" She says, "Yeah." I said, "I'm on the list." She said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm just hanging out." She's like, "Talk to James." I don't know. I'm like, and in fact, Keegan was one of the guys at the bar who was not on the list.
yeah.
So I went to James. I said, "James, you put me on the list." He goes, "Yeah, I put you on the list." I'm like, "James," I said, "I didn't come here looking to be put up tonight." I said, "I'm just hanging."
Yeah.
I go, "You got guys like Keegan out there." I said,
Who's also great too.
right.
Like,
And,
Keegan's
and
awesome,
I
man.
said it to him. I said, he should be on the stage way before me. I said, "It's fine. Take me off." He still brings that up to me once in a while. 3 days later, I was here in the building, and one of the other owners came up to me. First thing he said to me, "Hey, Tony." And we said, "Hi, quick." He goes, "Heard you turned down time the other day, you moron." And they still pick on me about it. I'm like, you cannot turn down the time, man. And they're right. I love Mike, and Mike puts in so much more time, especially compared to me. I go up maybe a handful of times a year. So he deserves big
Mike
things.
does it.
But
He does it daily.
He's grinding.
He does it daily.
But at the same time, though, you know what? I have no problem going to bat for Mike. He's my friend too, so I don't mind. But at the same time, I thought later, like, you know what? This wasn't my problem. I should have just accepted it. And if Mike or anybody had any qualms about it, they would then go talk to James. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely, that wasn't your choice.
yeah, because I'm grinding it too, just differently. Like I put a lot of time in here. I do some acting, like stuff like that. So, and plus the fact that they just still pick on me about it. Fuckers.
Hey, so it's that and like I told you, in the comedian world, you never turn down time. Yeah.
Right.
And the thing was, they look at you like, yeah, what you was born stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I get where you was coming from though. It's no at the end of the day, but that's how comedians look at it. You know what I mean? Because that's what we're doing this for.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know, not when I look at people like Sean and Mary who are out there, touring with big names. I mean, I know how they did it because they're talented and they put the time in. But at the same time, like, I don't know what Little Mo's looking for. I don't know what Zarna's looking for that they chose them. Like, again, so that's not for me to try to, no, put Mike on stage. He's better than me. Like, that's not, what if they're, what if somebody's out there in the club looking for a bald guy who looks a little Italian and acts like a moron? Like,
maybe that's what they were looking for, like the certain description or or checklist, so to speak. I hear you.
But you don't know what people are looking for, So who am I to start figuring that out for them? I should, all of it. Everybody should just jump on. If they get, like you said, if they offer time, just take it and don't.
But at the same time, you look at it like this too. Like, I get what you're saying. That as me, I don't. With Sean, those are my friends. You know, I'm also cool with a lot of comedians too.
Yeah.
Not saying that we're not friends, but we're friendly. We're friendly.
Oh,
there's no beef. But like,
well, when I announced that you were coming on, that's all I got were comments. Great guy. Oh my God, that's great. Lots of them. Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is that I'm friends with a lot of good comedians, and to me, and this is not nothing against you, but it's like when they get opportunities, man, I'm stoked for them.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't care what the reason is.
Right.
Like if somebody asks me, I don't care what the reason is. You put me on, I'm going to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Obviously, you want to know, you want to work with good people and all that. But
that's my point.
Yeah.
I shouldn't try to figure it out. I'm offered time. I should just take it.
But that's you learning yourself in that aspect. And at the end of the day, these guys, they're doing the work. They're putting in the hustle. And I'm happy for them. You know what I mean? And seeing my friends be successful pushes me harder to try to to try to catch up to them, so to speak. And it's not like it's not competitive or nothing, but there's so much good people like us. You said Mary, Mike, Sean, Fat J, Joe Cravella. My bad, Joe. He's half Puerto Rican too. So I feel bad. My cousin. Nah, but I mean, and there's many more names. My mind is blanking right now, but there's these guys are killing it, doing it, and it's like when you get on stage with them or you see them, for me, it's like I gotta step it up.
Right.
I gotta step it up, but in a good way. I never.
It's a friendly competitive because we are. We're happy to see all of our buddies.
I sucked at one point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
well, and we all do
exactly. So I'm not here to judge on that aspect, but it's also good to meet good people that you and your friends, kill it, and then when you see them do it, it's like, you know what.
Yep,
I got to step it up.
Friendly competition, but not jealousy.
Yeah,
like not once am I like, that jerk doesn't.
Jealousy and anything doesn't serve nothing.
Yeah, that hurts.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
that hurts.
And it's hurtful.
And in the business, I've ran into backstabbing, snakes, jokes.
Absolutely.
I've ran into all that, but at the end of the day, my work is my product. That's my creativity, and it's to myself, it's very honest and. That'll make the statement. I don't need to.
Has anybody stolen jokes from you?
I've heard a couple.
Really?
Yeah.
A couple?
I've heard a couple.
Wow.
But
Butera.
Shout out to Joe Butera.
I'm joking. I'm not looking for names. But how do you handle that?
I don't care.
You don't care
because mine sounds better. You know what I mean? Now, if
I can prove that's my joke. My cat's
now, if I feel like it's like. If every time I make a joke and then you're stealing the joke, now we're having a problem. But if it's like you're picking one, whatever, I guess you need it more than I do, right? You know what I mean? But if it starts like you're stealing my whole steelo, that's different. But if it's just like one or two, it is what it is, man. Like, what hasn't been talked about in comedy?
Well, true.
I've said some stuff that probably sounds similar.
Topics are one thing, but to actually steal an actual joke or a bit,
but
there is a difference.
Yeah, but you can tell. Because a lot of my jokes are more self-proclaimed to my life.
Yeah.
You can't duplicate that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, someone was born on 9/11. All right. If you really want, show the proof and all that. But it's like, all right, cool. But then how good do you make your situation? But if it's like the same exact as mine, it's like.
Well, there's similarities. Like, for instance, my son, they wanted, because I make really big babies and I have to get a C-section. So my due date was September 18th, and I wanted the 19th because that was my favorite grandpa's birthday. And she was like, we'll see, we'll measure, as long as he's not too big, we'll wait. Well, she was like, no, you got to go in 9/11. I said, can't do that. She's like, what do you mean you can't? I'm like, it's 9/11, and my son's initials is war. I don't
That's awesome. That's
I'm like,
awesome.
I can't do that to him.
That's awesome.
She's like, no one's going to remember. I'm like, it will never be forgotten.
We remember war.
Yeah.
We remember war.
Yeah.
He will not be forgotten.
And like, no, I couldn't do that to him. So it was, he was born on
the 10th?
The 12th.
No, I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
See,
something.
that-
I was gonna say something.
You see, that's actually a kind of a good bit right there.
That is a good one.
9/11 and war, like that.
Yeah, it's
there's
Walter
something there to
Anthony
that.
Reese. I'm like, I can't do that to him. Poor kid.
Yeah.
I was like,
I understand because I said the same thing. Like
Yeah.
celebrate my son's first birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had balloons out in the front, but it was a little windy that day.
Yeah.
So first blew away. So all I said was celebration.
Oh.
Man,
so sorry.
people were honking in the evil way that day.
I
Yeah,
bet.
They didn't get it. You know, my
But you
son was
remember
born.
how united everyone was
When
after
it first
9/11?
happened, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yep.
so sad. It's like that's the only
If
thing.
if there is a positive, other than Eli's son being born
Yes.
that day, if there is a positive,
That
it,
was
it
the
was
positive.
that. Yeah. All this stupid shit was forgotten about for a good 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, they got to turn it back around.
Well, and that's the thing. Depending on how you look at it, like maybe getting back to the stupid shit is a good thing, you know. But yeah, but I'm still stuck on the balloon.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I am.
really great.
I was upset because it was a little expensive that day.
Yeah, well, balloons are expensive.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the thing was, like, how many stores were open that day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
right.
the first year. I think everybody was like, "Let's chill out."
Yeah.
I mean,
that
I'm
was
sure
like
they
a
were
sad-
angry, you know. Plus the
very
balloons
sad
that said jihad. I'm sure that
No,
didn't help
I had a
either.
beard. I'm dark skinned. You know, it just didn't look.
Walking
Little
around
did they know.
in a robe.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Those are my man jams.
Aw.
Yeah. But,
And now, how does your so a joke like that about your son? I mean, so he's what? He's going to be 25 then this year.
Mhm.
Like, so he's kind of growing up. I mean, my son's 25 also, and he's not grown up. But does he see the humor, or is he like?
Nah, the situation's a little complicated, but I remember
we can move
when.
on if you want.
Nah, I'm good. I'm not worried. I'm a grown ass man. It's not a worry. You know, I'm obviously not going to dive into the situation, but I can say though, when I first started, and it's crazy because that joke was one of my first jokes, my 9/11 joke that I've made. Yeah. And the bit was more back then, but what I was as a comedian 7-8 years ago till now, you know, it's a lot different. But he actually was. I found out later. He expressed himself that he felt like I was calling him a mistake and all that. I think I mentioned it earlier, but he felt like I was like digging on him, and I'm like, no, you know, it wasn't about you. You was part of the talk, but it was more digging about myself.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, he didn't like it, but you know, he's also a kid that really didn't, you know, experience life too much. So
Right.
Yeah.
I guess they're all about their feelings.
Yeah.
No, I guess I'm not trying to disrespect his feelings or nothing, but he did. But I don't know if it was because he was angry that day and we was arguing, or you know, he was, you know, like
It's
I
a
said,
funny
he was probably
joke,
angry.
Junior.
Yeah, he was laughing before. I was like, how come you ain't tell me before? That's what I'm saying. Like, are you saying this now because you're angry, or it was? But to me, it's still a funny joke. I still say it to this day. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, whatever, I was changing your diapers, bitch. So you ain't telling me what to do.
Yeah, exactly. I get it.
Word.
Yeah.
But that's why, like, you know, going back to like the tour situation, because I forgot to mention weed. No, but like going on tour. This going back to how we was talking about like people.
Yeah.
You know, fortunately with me, I got blessed. Shout out to Jay Lawrence. He does Combat Zone 360. That's his Instagram. But everything that he does, he produces shows. He's a comedian, but he gives back to the veterans. Works with Reverend Warriors. So I'm on tour this weekend. But it's pretty cool. Like, I get to speak with other veterans because we do it at VFWs, American Legions.
Nice.
I think we're also stopping at a comedy club in Atlanta. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I was going to say you're hitting a few states, right?
Yeah. And with this whole 9/11 and being in the military, I mean, they love that joke too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and going on tour to tell all these veterans, you know, another veteran's life is pretty weird, but cool.
Yeah.
But that's why I say weird, because it's weird to call it cool, because
Oh, I see.
My life is numerology. You know what I mean? My son was born on 9/11.
Yeah.
I ended up joining the Marine Corps. Now I'm in Afghanistan. Did the first elections. Go to Iraq. You know what I mean? And Iraq, we get blown up, lost Marines, which was on November 10th. This is the Marine Corps birthday. So it seems like anytime there's something significant, my life has to be messed up that day too.
Right.
Or, I should say uplifted, because my son being born was a blessing.
Stay away from him on Christmas.
Okay.
Big things happen on special days.
Oh, Christmas.
Don't go near him.
Christmas, I'm in Puerto Rico. You don't worry about me.
I know,
Nah.
First holiday I can think of.
Yeah.
All right. Valentine's Day. Stay away.
That's right. In Puerto Rico, we very fertile. I don't want your boyfriend being mad at me. I'm like, sir, something in the air.
All right. So the tour, Jay Lawrence is his name.
Yeah.
How'd you hook up with these guys?
Well, that's also like,
I'll be honest, I didn't recognize the name so I don't know. If
no,
these
it's
guys
not,
are
because
big
he's
or
more
they're
on the
local.
city. He's more on the city, but it's
okay.
almost like, like how all of us get on these tours.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I crossed paths with him on a show. Actually, he put me on a show. You know what I mean? And because being veterans, because he's an Army Purple Heart, 20
very
years.
nice.
We served the same time. Well, he did 20 years, but obviously Purple Heart was all in the same time I was in the service. A lot of relation, obviously military.
Yeah, sure.
Comedians. So there's a lot of similarities, and we ran into each other because he put me on a show, and we just started, we started clicking. When it comes to veterans, he invites me on the shows. I'm all about it, giving back to my brothers and sisters in his arms.
Sure.
And he's doing his own movement, doing big things, and he was like, "Yo, you want to go to a VFW in Jersey?" And it's just like a snowball effect.
Sure.
And now he's gaining traction to where he's able to set all these situations up and bringing me along. So that's why I'm grateful, in being on that tour and going to what you were saying. I guess in his eyes, my work obviously as a comedian has to hold up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But with that, being respectful, responsible, I'm willing to put in the work.
Yeah.
Put me on this tour. Grateful for it, and
Awesome.
and I'm enjoying it. Can't wait for this. But it's pretty cool that somebody saw something in me to bring me along.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
Obviously,
amazing.
exactly. So
Yeah.
whether it was the military, the jokes, what I
Right.
mean, all of that, but
I'll
I'm
tell
happy.
you,
I'm excited.
I
Great.
never, and I see what you're saying about it being weird at the same time. Because even what I'm going to say now, I think even sounds a little weird. But there's nothing that excites. I've never seen anything light up a room more than a veteran on stage, and there's veterans in the audience.
Awesome.
The way they react when they find out that guy's a veteran, I mean, they go crazy. The only thing that compares to it, in my opinion, is when it's a room full of cancer survivors. You got a cancer survivor on stage, like they just roar. Like, I've always been fascinated by it. I can't just because you were in the military too, but you had like a shared experience. So you
It
guys
was big
just
to us.
It's a bond.
It was a life-changing
yeah,
thing
right.
that we all signed up for.
Right.
You know.
You got any chances? Like, is this guy Jay Lawrence? Is he trying to get like bases as part of like to perform?
He does for Hamilton. He does.
he does?
Yeah, he does. When it comes to local, because he puts a lot of comedians on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right now, when it comes to local, he uses other comedians, but out of state, it's a solid group. It's either comedians that are veterans or they have a family that is a veteran.
Sure.
So that's how he's doing it.
That's great.
Like I said, that's a different realm. Especially for me, I produce shows, but I've done it here in the giggle room. He's going out of state, so I don't know all that. So it's pretty cool that he's doing this thing in that aspect and bringing me along.
Oh, it's got to be such a great thing to be able to give back like that.
And
I would love to do that.
And it's also crazy too because being up here is a lot different than going with a room full of military.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Because you already know the crowd already has this expectation, and you got to break through that.
Right. Right.
And when the military guys in here, they like seeing that. You know what I mean? Because it's a rarity. But when you're in a room full of military, we all know funny.
Yeah.
Every military guy tell you, "Oh, I know funny." But it's like on top of the military bearing, they're funny, and a lot of these guys are older.
Right.
Man, we was going up to these VFWs. They're like, "Yeah, last time we had a comedy show, got $40 a ticket, and it was horrible." And just to let you know, we dug up 3 more holes back there for you guys next to him. So make sure you're funny. I mean, I'm like, damn, like
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? I guess it pushes me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Obviously, I didn't get
Back
buried.
at war.
Yeah, I didn't get buried.
Yeah,
I'm here.
yeah.
But the thing is, it is a tougher crowd. But you know, we've been doing good, very successful. It's you know, it started with a couple states, and then now you know it's well not. I started with a couple places in states. Like we went to D.C., Maryland, Virginia. Yeah, maybe it was like one.
Right.
But now it's building up, and the name is spreading. That you know.
Yeah, I saw you. North Carolina, South Carolina, multiple places in both states.
I think this was South Carolina, Georgia, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. I think some might be North Carolina, but it might be like a future date because he's breaking it off in sections.
Okay.
You know, and it's cool because as a comedian, road trips, we doing the road trip.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody rich.
That's really fun.
Right.
You know what I mean, Spirit freaking closed down. That messed us up. Now we're messing with Frontier. But it's like, it's going to be cool because now I get that. We've already been doing it, but this is more of a, you know, we're going out for a few days, coming back, not just a one-day thing. So that's going to be a cool experience, road tripping again. It's going to be awesome, you know.
The fact that you're flying, like,
we're not flying, we're driving.
Oh, you are driving.
That's what I'm saying. But
okay.
Road trip.
Yeah,
right. That's what
the thing is when it comes to
Spirit also.
Yeah, because those were two. Now we only got one, so everybody going to the cheaper one. And eventually they're gonna inflate those prices.
Yes.
Because you know.
Yep.
Even coming here, I was like, all right, I'm gonna make it here, but I got to drive 25 miles per hour the whole time from Huntington because gas prices is crazy. Nah, but it's gonna be awesome. That road trip. It's gonna be cool. You know,
man,
and that's gonna be another, you know,
for
exciting
you.
thing in the comedy. Thing I'm doing.
Let's see. Everybody saying hi to each other.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. It's great.
Appreciate it.
Carol down in Texas. Love on the Spectrum is great. It will make you cry because it hits so close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Carol knows all about that as well. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's.
I wasn't playing.
Oh, I believed you. I believed you.
No, I'm not saying you did, but it's like, yo, it really is touching. Like, man, like, it those kids made me look at myself differently. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
I'm not even saying it to be funny. I'm being serious. Like they made me, like, look at myself like, I need to be a little bit better open, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Be in the military, all this PTSD and TBI.
Yeah, I know you've. I know you've dealt with all that too.
Yeah, brain is it's like a Rubik's cube every day. I got to figure out.
Yeah.
But
well, at least you have one.
There you go.
Got a good one on your head.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try.
All right, Scott the Mystery Man. I think my wife's on the spectrum. Whenever she gets mad at me, she becomes nonverbal. Oh my goodness.
I like that one. That's pretty good.
That was pretty good. Okay.
If she gets wind of that, he's sleeping on the couch.
Scott says one day Francesca will be on that big stage. Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ain't no
Can't
lie.
Just don't stop.
Nope.
And that's it.
Never.
Oh my goodness. All right. So Scott the Mystery Man. So his name is Scott the Mystery Man. We really don't know who he is.
Hence Mystery Man.
Yeah.
Right. But we think that he's a comedian that hangs around here. We just don't know. But the reason I say this is because he just wrote something. Eli performing his comedy act in front of his cats is a perfect idea.
I already have an idea. I already have an idea.
Really?
Really?
Yep.
Well, please do
Yeah.
tell, because we have no idea.
Is it something you want to share on the air, or you want to wait till later, or not at all? If you
Well,
don't-
because the thing is like,
is it you?
Because no, it's definitely not me.
right here.
Yeah.
So what?
I mean, yeah, I got the Neuralink. I didn't text it with my fingers. I texted it with my eyelids.
Wow.
You ain't see me
You're
twitch?
amazing.
I was
No,
texting
I
myself.
thought he's using the fingers. You know,
Yeah,
the fingers. It means
that's
he's
it.
real.
Yeah, I'm real.
He's very talented. He's using
I'm
his
gonna be.
toes.
You really? I'll tell you.
No, guess what he's using it.
Touche. That was a good one. That was a good
laugh.
one. There you go. Just wanted that. Yeah, that's crazy. You need an inhaler? Or something? Yeah. You need a brown bag to breathe in or some shit? Word.
He commented it won't
Yeah.
stop.
You gotta do control breathing. You gotta inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds,
right.
exhale for 4 seconds. That's dope. That's an ill laugh right there.
Oh, I told you.
Word.
So
Like, I don't know if I should laugh or call it.
I know. I
you
do the same thing. I'm like,
call ambulance. Like, I think somebody needs CPR. No.
mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
So I haven't forgotten. Is that a yes? You want to share?
I'll say. I
it is?
think that sounds very much like Jeff Bosey.
I thought it was Bosey. I actually accused him a few months back.
Of course, they're gonna deny.
Yeah, no, but I believed him. Which who knows? I mean, because he's a creepy prick. No, I'm kidding. I love Jeff. But no, I don't know. I did. I believed him when he told me it wasn't. Because
I gotta see it. I gotta see him explain himself.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you, there have been other people in the past who we didn't know who they really were, and they were Jeff.
Oh, really?
It's happened before with Jeff. That's probably why I believed him this time. Then he said no.
Okay.
Because he's admitted it before.
But this is just my first. All right, so now I gotta go. But he was my first.
Yep.
Because he sounded like he looked like he'll say something like that. Perfect. Like what he had like 14 R's and 13 U's in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right. Well, Scott the Mystery Man also wants to know who your top 3 comedians are of all time. Who are your top 3 favorites?
My top 3 favorites, definitely Patrice O'Neal is my number 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Anything under it could scatter, but off the head. I'm only saying this because he's not really talked about a lot, but Tommy Davidson.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very famous, very popular.
he's
but
great.
as far as like
top 3, though, you don't hear that too often.
Because he's underrated. He's a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius. And 3, there's a lot, man. There's a lot. I mean, should I go old school? I don't want. Old school. I feel like old school is like saying like top 5 favorite rappers. Obviously, people gonna say Biggie and Tupac. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
But it's like obviously the old school. I'm not gonna say Dave Chappelle. That's obvious. Dave Chappelle's one of the greats right now. But I want to. There's people I think that are very very good. But I like to look at the ones that are not nationally known. Like
the underdogs.
Like some of the guys that just did the Kevin Hart Netflix special.
Okay, the roast.
No, not the roast. It was like a contest.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
but those are like name, like some of those guys.
Right.
But
yeah, we were talking about in here recently. I forget with who.
There's a lot of great comedians.
Okay,
I mean even out here, Anthony Rodeo. He just sold out this past week.
He just played 18 shows all weekend.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of greats. You know what I mean? There's a lot of greats out here.
And Rodeo started right here. Right
there you go. Club. You know what I mean? But like to be my top 3, I would say Patrice O'Neal, Tommy Davidson, and
cool.
Man, that third one is
I like when the unexpected are picked. I like so your top 2 are good choices.
Yeah, and I mean I want to say my third one, but there's like so many names that are just like filtered in my head that I can't even pick one. But he's very popular right now.
Oh, that one.
Not HaHa Davis, Ryan Davis or something like that. I can't remember, but he's popping right now. Matter of fact, let me. All right, I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna Google. AI.
All right. Scott the Mystery Man says Tony didn't go up. He wasn't ready. Tony didn't go up. He wasn't ready. You got to have 5 minutes in your pocket at all times. He wasn't humble. He was unprepared. Who are you talking about? Me? When I let Keegan go up instead of me? I have 5 minutes. I just didn't. All right.
He was scared that day. No, it was Ryan Davis. He's not young. He's very seasoned, but he's been a lot of famous comedians really co-signed him. Check out Ryan Davis, underrated.
Okay.
Very funny.
Oh, okay. I didn't know him by name, but I recognize his face. Yeah.
Yeah. Elise Sadiq. I mean, like,
sure.
Yeah, there's a lot that are really, really good right now. You know, in my eyes, everybody's different, but to me, I like different.
Yeah.
Scott says Francesca should have brought her notebook. It's a comedy education day.
PowerPoints.
Having your son born on 9/11, at least you'll never forget his birthday.
Yeah. Some people try to forget that day, though.
Yeah. So Scott the Mystery Man. Daddy, why is my name Tower 7?
Wow. Because nobody knows what really happens.
Yeah.
My wife's birthday is September 13th. My first wife's birthday is September 14th.
Oh, wow.
So I don't forget, but sometimes I do worry, like, am I mixing them up? Did I get the right one?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Damn.
But the nice part is they're both named Lisa, so I didn't have to change the towels.
Oh, that's good. Can't fuck up the name.
Well, right, yeah. Unless I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, Francesca. Whoops.
Yeah, put them together. That's Lisa.
And I'm her Colt Jam.
There you go.
You see what I did there? I'm current. let's see. On that day, I didn't read this in advance. On that day, the delivery person messed up. They ordered pepperoni, but all they got was plain. Oh, that's awful, Fremda. That's what happens when I don't read his comments ahead of time. Eli is such a young dad. I have a feeling his son is going to retire before him. That's funny. I've never heard that.
So that means I'm going to be working my whole damn life? That's crazy. I guess somebody's got to be, you know. Yeah. He's
I'm with you. And in California, so nice to meet you, Eli. Great
Nice to
guest.
meet you.
You're lots of fun, she says.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Who was that?
That's Ann out in California. She
Okay.
watches every day.
Hi, Thank you, Ann.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Fremder, it can't be Bosie. Bosie walked into the studio one day while Scott was making comments. Oh, okay. And then Fremder, I think I saw Francesca on TV doing a commercial for Simba Court. I don't know.
Symbicort.
I don't know
What's
what
that?
Symbicort is.
What is that?
Let's see. Better Fremder, this better be respectful.
I was like, is that? I felt like it was like a Resident Evil like reference or something.
Let's see. Simba Court. A prescription maintenance inhaler used to control and prevent symptoms of asthma.
Oh. That would be hilarious.
That was a go fuck yourself laugh I ever heard one. All right, so
You felt it. Like it was like ha.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. All right, so we got about 5 minutes left.
Nice. Time flies when you're having fun.
Absolutely. And then we have Deb Markowitz today at 1 o'clock with the Best of Intentions podcast. Steve Square tonight at 6:30. So so the tour starts this weekend?
No, it starts July 16th.
Oh, okay. And then
it's like every weekend. Like, you know, we go
like July and August, right?
Yeah, into mid-August.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to produce another show either end of September here again in the Giggle Room.
Mm-hmm.
This Thursday, I decided to do the Laugh Off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Congrats, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
so I'm at the brokerage this Thursday.
Oh, it's at the brokerage. It's not here?
No, because it's either McGuire's and the brokerage right now, and I think the finals might be here.
Yeah, the finals are usually here.
Yeah, okay, so I think that's the situation. They're doing McGuire's and brokerage right now.
The Laugh Off.
Yeah, the Long Island Laugh Off.
I thought you couldn't go on the Laugh Off if you've been on the main stage.
They didn't say anything. I didn't.
I won't tell anybody.
I won't tell anybody either. I mean, it's cool if it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck it.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
All right.
I'll ask. You know what I mean? I don't want to break no rules or nothing like that.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
I
think I did ask a couple people.
Good enough.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't. I should say. I asked a couple people. And I was like, you know, should I? But I don't think I implemented that. But I felt like, the people I asked, I felt like, you know.
They would know.
Maybe, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if you did that, you can't do that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I do. So
You know?
screw it. Do it.
Yeah.
And this is round one still?
Round one, yeah.
All right, so you'll be round two. At least, if not further.
I take it a round at a time. I mean, I don't try to get ahead of myself either. You know, I know what I'm good at. I know, but
absolutely,
everybody can have a bad day, and
well,
can have
I'm
any of that
rooting
day.
for you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
me
it.
too.
So, all right, that's this Thursday. So
Yeah.
make sure you let us know what happened.
Absolutely. I'm about to find out tonight.
And then this tour, I want pictures. I want, you know, especially the groupies and, you know, all the debauchery
Yeah.
that's going on behind the scenes. That's what I want to see pictures.
Yeah,
of.
I think we're actually in the works. I think it might have been figured out of doing something like that to show like a behind the scenes.
Yeah, because Marines are fun.
Well, it ain't just me; it's Marines Army.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all military. But
Yeah.
we stupid.
Yeah.
We stupid. We stupid. No, for sure.
Nice.
But even so, I'm gonna record. But I think there is something of that nature happening to where it's gonna be like a little series.
Cool.
And I think like each episode is gonna focus on a person, and you get the life history, and then
awesome.
something like that. I don't know. I'm not, but I think something is in that work. So if so, I'll throw everything to you.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
I'm
so
talking
you-
about like, you know, the naked girls and, you know, the.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be on my Android. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I drive a Subaru. I'm a lesbian, but I have the Wilderness Edition, so technically I'm wearing a strap on, so I'm a stud. That's it. I'm a stud.
And there it is.
I got one. I was gonna say, but I was like, you know what? I need one of them laughs.
Why? Oh,
I need one of them
absolutely.
laughs. I need
Yes.
one of them laughs.
How can they Where do they find information on the tour or to get
Oh,
tickets?
right now, it's only on Instagram because I gotta, as a comedian, you gotta build your social media. So I'm in the process of that, but right now I only have Instagram is EV Comedy on Instagram. For some reason, when people look me up, they're like, can't find you. Just go on the accounts and look for my face. I think they're feeling my hotness. We gotta cool this guy down, but never. But that's where you can find me. EV Comedy on Instagram. Nixon 4 all day. We're gonna freaking run this shit out.
And so information about the tour is
Yeah, it's on there. I made a post on it,
Nice.
but even if not, I'll make a post anyways, up to date, because I think I did make a post with an older poster, but we have a newer one.
Okay.
But either way, I'm gonna make a newer poster, so definitely check it out.
No,
And
I'm
you'll-
pretty sure you do have both there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. Yeah.
But I'm gonna make sure either way, I'm gonna do it again, so it's more at the top, and I'll probably pin that one where I have all the dates and the places. And if you do have any more questions, you can feel free to hit me up on there. I'm not one of those that shy away from conversation.
And let's September, August, September or something. Come on back, man.
Absolutely.
Hear all about the tour and
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's not wait. I think the last time you were in here was like
Probably
8
about-
years ago. Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah, I apologize.
No, I apologize too.
No, that's all good. We all live in our life, but
Feeling-
guess what? We're still alive. We're here.
That's right.
And we're not going to let that happen again.
Right. Absolutely
Sure.
right. Get
Yes,
you
sir.
back in here. Do you remember, speaking of the old days, do you remember we went and did that baseball game against the blind team?
That was awesome.
That was
I'm still
crazy.
upset with myself about that because they asked me to work with them to go. Yeah, and I wanted to, and then other things came up. But to this day, I still think about that. That was a fun time.
That was
a
a
great
day.
experience.
Yes.
Shout out to them if they're still doing their thing. Shout out to all those kids.
Yeah.
But that was fun. I still think, and like I said, I still think about that, and I'm upset I didn't get to do that with them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't
think
even
they
know
had
what
a
were
tournament in
called.
Eisenhower Park that they wanted to be part of
yeah?
to help the team.
Okay.
But
wow.
yeah, that was awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was a good day. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right. Anything you performing this weekend or anything?
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
in McGuire's next
Oh,
weekend.
okay.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Oh, that's right. I think you mentioned that last week.
Yeah.
That's a Butera show?
It is. It's his birthday.
Oh, it's Butera's birthday?
Yeah,
Okay, what day is it?
the 20th.
Okay.
All right. So I know not to go that day. His birthday.
Yeah.
Kidding. All right. Cool. All right. All right. We got to get out of here. As we mentioned, Deborah Markowitz, Best of Intentions, today at 1 o'clock, half hour from now. Steve Squared tonight at 6:30. I'll be back here with Diane tomorrow. What else is tomorrow? Hershey and the Keeks tomorrow night. I feel like I'm leaving something out.
3 and Z? Or
No,
not
they're
this
they're
week.
taking off this week.
Yeah, that's right.
Christian is taking off this
Yeah,
week to
that's
go to
right.
Chicago to
Yes.
get hair plugs.
Nice.
Gonna look
I need some too.
ravishing.
I need some too.
I don't need. I'm
I don't
happy
need it.
this way.
No, I'm not same. This right here.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta worry about
Yeah.
shit.
Exactly.
I did my beard at a barbershop, and it was like $40. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit again.
$40.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No way.
This is 40, 50. This is like $40. Like to get a haircut nowadays, right? I
Yeah.
don't know. Right, for guys like $40, and then you tell me on top a beard is another like 30. Nah, you're wilding.
I don't know. My
You're
kid's,
wildin'.
Barber,
Yeah.
it's 75 for an adult.
75.
35 for a kid. Yeah, he's very good, but it's a lot. I'm walking out of there with my 2 kids. I'm spending $100.
Yeah, that's like a water bill, a light bill. That's insane.
Yeah.
Tell 'em.
That's a couple of meals a week. What?
No, I mean,
Holy.
you know how many
crap.
cats are
But
starving?
Wait, well, I didn't give my kids a haircut for the last 2 weeks, and
Luna
they,
and Nerva are starving.
They their dad took them this weekend, and
Yeah.
man, what a fucking mistake!
It's a learning process.
It sure is.
See,
But,
just,
but I'm
just-
happy he did
for
it.
those
It was
prices?
nice because I
Yeah.
didn't have to go do
Well,
it,
true.
but I feel so bad for them.
Just shave their heads, man. It's
I
Shave
told
their
my
heads,
son,
shave
I'm
their
like, if you
eyebrows,
don't-
shave
Yeah,
it, shave it all.
eyebrows.
Shave all that.
armpits. All right, time for us to get out of here. So I did everything with the station. Knock 'em Dead Comedy. We're in the fall. We're going to be at McGuire's. We're going to be at the brokerage as well during the fall. So and we got some other stuff coming up. So go to knockemdeadcomedy.com as well as information how you can hire us for your event. And then of course, last but not least, the clubs. Here at Governors in Levittown this weekend, Joe List is playing Friday and Saturday. He is fantastic. Mikey Kurz is playing in the Giga Room on Friday. Oh, Rosie Firmar is on that one as well. That's Friday. Gibran Safim is playing the Giga Room on Saturday. Wally Kawali and Jeff Goldberg and Les Deegan are in the Giggle Room on Sunday. Sheba Mason is at McGuire's in Bohemia Friday and Saturday. Also at McGuire's, The Late Show on Saturday. Mike Keegan, Steve Schlesinger, and Jeff Schaefer, and more. That's the Late Show Saturday at McGuire's. And that's it. That's all we have right now. I don't have anything for the brokerage. So that's the story. govs.com. Govs.com. Debbie's here. All right. govs.com. Go to the website, see their full schedule, and get information on how you can make your reservations as well. All right. We're out of here. Good to see you, pal.
Good to see you, too.
And of course, good to see you.
Nice to see you,
All right.
too.
Everybody enjoy the
Nice meeting you.
rest of your Monday.
Bye.
Enjoy Debbie in a half hour, and we'll see you guys later.